Okay, we're just about to approach one of the watchtowers. George and Lara have just gone in. There are literally, I believe there are about 10,000 of these watchtowers across the Great Wall of China. The series of walls. One thing I didn't mention was my goodness, what's going on inside here? Well, I'm going to come back to some facts in a little while. Hi there, ni hao.
Yeah.
Look, just going inside the watchtower here. Just go through slowly. Now these are square-shaped, cellar-like rooms. They're a bit gloomy. Got the archway windows. Hi, Lara. I'll just go.
And there's lots of ghosts.
Okay. That's my really intelligent husband.
Where are Shaggy and Scooby?
Oh dear. Okay. Okay, bye. Bye.
If it hadn't been for those meddling kids.
Okay, this is where the commanders-in-chief would be planning their battle strategies. It's all a bit gloomy, actually. I'm not sure I'd want to spend much time here, but I suppose this is where they kept at night. Look at this inhospitable terrain outside. I mean, really. I'll just leave this, and then let me see, where's the staircase going up to the upper story?
Oh, hey. Okay, are you...
No, I think we'll miss that one out. I think you get the general idea.
If you can see, then you can throw it.
Okay, let's miss those noisy tourists.
Okay. Who's got the car?
So the total length of the supposed Great Wall is not known. There are many estimates. The conservative estimates go as low as 3,000 kilometers. But the one that seems to be generally accepted is about 6,500 kilometers, just under 4,000 miles. The reason it's hard to estimate is because much of it is in ruin and much of it doesn't exist anymore. So how long it ever really was is not known.
Mate, come on, let's go.
I understand that some satellite imagery is trying to estimate the true length, so maybe we will know in a while. Okay, I think that's about enough filming for one day. Okay, so we're just coming out of one of the last watchtowers. Got a few steps here. They're not too steep. Go, George.
What's a watchtower?
It's actually pretty eerie all up. I find it eerie going through the watchtowers. I think about the ghosts. I can't help that. From what I've read, it's estimated that up to 1 million people perished in building this wall over the many, many centuries. Many of the labourers were peasants or convicts or soldiers, and it was a bit of a sentence to be here. And whilst we in the West hold this wall with a great deal of awe, a lot of the people in China, they have a sense of shame about it. Talking about ghosts and so forth, it did feel particularly spooky going along the section at Gubeku. Apparently a lot of fighting took place there, Japanese, Chinese fighting over the years. So that was all a bit... So just walking along, trying to ascertain which is the enemy side, which is the friendly side. I think we have a lookout of here. Would have to confirm that on this side is where the invading Mongolians would have come from. There is debate, of course, as to whether the Great Wall was ever successful as a strategic defensive system. Well, one thing's for sure, it certainly was a very valuable means of transporting people and equipment across this mountainous terrain. So we've walked past Tower 14, which is where we got off from the cable car, and then we turned left and headed up towards, well, we got as far as Watchtower 19. We could have gone up to 20, but that's where we stopped to do a bit of filming. Actually, in my ramblings earlier, what I meant to say was that the the wall, the series of walls stretches from the west, from the Gobi Desert, and then right across to the northeastern point where it meets the sea. And I would love to go there. You can actually see the wall going down into the sea across the mountain ridges. I've seen the photographs, and that's where the first pass under heaven is. And there's a great book, actually. I'm just reading it now. A New Zealand guy, I believe a lawyer by profession, who spent 2 years of his life walking with 4 others. I think there was a monk amongst them. They spent 2 years walking along, and they have many, many stories to tell. So we're actually heading down now to the bog and slide. Okay. I'm trying to avoid people. Okay, I'm going to walk a little faster here. What I want to get is a bit of height, to show you a bit of height of the wall. I'm just going to nip around the side here. I don't know, maybe 15 foot. I'm sort of partly in feet, partly in meters. When we were walking along Kobeiko and Jinshanling sections, we were walking along really, really high parts of the wall. Sometimes the wall will sort of go off at a side chute and come to an abrupt end. It's like a dead end. That's my son. He's going quite crazy here. He's very excited. He's really looking forward to going down on the toboggan slide. So, yeah, this is one of the last watchtowers before we descend. So we're just taking a last look at the high section here at Mutianyu. As you can see, the wall just snakes up sinuously. Is that right? Is that the right word? Just gracefully, very elegantly, following the contours of the landscape here, going up pretty high on that ridge, and then just plateauing a little bit. See if I can go farther, getting farther away. Now that's it. That's about as far as we can go. Yeah, that's where we were before. We did actually on our last trip, last Tuesday, or was it Monday? We did last Monday. We climbed right up to the very, very top, so that was an exhilarating walk, and well worth the view at the top. You get really rewarded. All the pain and the ouch in the legs, it's worth it. So we just came out, because George needed to do it, you know. We just came out one of the exit stairwells for sorties. That's what we've been told it's for. So just going to go back up now. More steps. Must be up to 100,000 steps by now, I reckon, in over a week walking.
Okay, guys, come on back.
Okay.
George.
Well,
Come on, mate. Come on, mate, let's go. We're going to go for the toboggan ride.
okay, so this is one of the last few watchtowers left on this trip. I'm feeling a little sad, I have to say. I'm going to be back. I love this place. I'm not going to talk much. I think you've heard enough from me. This is all self-explanatory, eh? You can see the drainage along the side. Beautifully done on the steps, can you see? These are baby steps. These are easy. Lovely, lovely trainers. Got them on my video. Okay. Oh look, aren't they lovely? Can you see those drainage spouts at the side of the watchtower? Okay, we've got an upper story here. Whoops, about to get stung by a wasp. Okay, here we're going down one of the walkway entrances to one of the last watchtowers, and I'm not sure if you can see, but these steps are really well worn. They're quite eroded due to the ravages of time.